Hello guys, Nick Z. I'm kind of pointing this camera in the dark over here so that you can get a better view of what the LED bulbs look like. They're not fantastic or anything, but they're lighting to a somewhat usable degree. If I get too close to them, I just, you lose a perspective. Anyway, the guys asked me what I was doing with this, so I have 24 volts coming into it. Let's see if I can find some kind of pointer here. Excuse me for a second. So I've got 24 volts coming in from this line here. This is the negative coming in, and it's going through this crystal oscillator. This one right now is a 12 megahertz crystal. And let me turn this light on so you get a better view. So I have this 12 megahertz crystal, and right now I'm running a D400 transistor over here behind this set of caps. The first two little caps are 22 picofarads, and the bigger one, I think it's a 102. So that's kind of what's going on over there. And then what I have been messing around with lately is these little caps, because actually the output to the bulbs comes out over here and then it goes out to them. But this is 100 nanofarad, I believe, and if I get too close in here I could kill the camera with the high voltage. It's not like it's outrageous, but it does spread out. I don't seem to have the problem that Dr. Stifler does, though, with all the static in the voice that he gets. So as you can see, I've taken two coils out, two L3 coils out, and each one is connected to a little cap here. This one's for one, and the other bigger one of the little caps is for this other L3 coil. And they go out. Well, this one coil goes through the diodes that are in here. This diode loop right in here. There's 8 and 8, and so it goes out. This diode loop goes out to this bulb, and this other diode loop over here goes out over here this way. It runs up this way and down this way, and I've got it connected here. And then this ground line is going to the input. It's the input behind this bulb right in here. So the negative of the input. Okay, so what I wanted to show you, but let me turn this light off again, is that it seems like these negative ground lines are also possibly more than that, in the sense that, let me see if I can bring this one down. My connections are all loose, so if it flickers on me, just bear with me for a second. So what I'm doing is I'm getting this green ground line close to this coil here. Oops. And I can actually tune to some degree by how close I get this thing in here. Now, yeah, you can only go so far. If I go too far, it goes out. So, but you can see the brightness in the bulbs when I do that, and that's what I'm really kind of looking at when they really kick in here. So it's hard to evaluate on a camera just what's what. They're not that bright, no. I mean, maybe like altogether, like maybe like a 25-watt bulb or less. And so I'm not making a big statement here. But I'm seeing, what I'm trying to show is that this wire here has an impact on the bulbs and on the tuning, and it can amplify or whatever it does. Still looking into that. But anyway, sometimes you hook these things up and you don't really see any results, but if you start playing around with the loops, how you make the loops and how many diodes in the loops, and my hang up right now is that these bulbs are 24 LEDs each, so that's 48 LEDs being lit right there by peanuts. I don't know. I'll try to get a better, amperage reading, but I'm running on 24 volts, and I suspect it's not that low milliamps with these guys going, but my goal is really to light my room, not save a few milliamps. So as far as I can see, it's going, but it's hard going uphill on this. So I'm using 2 coils. That's my difference here. Instead of having one coil with two going out of the one coil, I have 2 coils individually, so I can kind of tune them individually. Like if I get my finger into one over here, I can tune one. I might cut it right out, but anyway, I can tune this one. You can see that it changes this one, and over here I can put my finger on this other coil or get it close to it, not right on it, but I can possibly change the tuning of this other coil or set them right off. It's a trick. It seems like they go into these different resonant modes. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just trying to get this light up as far as I can, and then I'll try to hook up the scope and see what's up with that. But sometimes hooking the scope up changes things, so I've been trying to get this and play around with the different connections while I can. And okay, I think I made the video long enough, so I thank y'all for watching. Have a good night or good day, as the case may be. Ciao.